this is the one where I get on my high horse and yell at you and get mad at you. And also be honest about my practice. Okay, I'm also honest about my practice as a teacher and my transformation from grading and stuff like that. Okay?
Is it written somewhere so we can replicate your tirade?
No, it's not. But she's doing a flip cam video. She's doing a video, so I'll post on the site so you can YouTube it out to people. Okay, here's the deal. Okay? In the grade book and in their world, this is what counts, right? Right. Standardized testing, that's it. Okay? That's the reality. And sometimes this is all we do, right? This is all we do. Like we just grade everything and put it in the grade book and everything's summative. Gotta move away from that, right? We gotta balance formative and summative assessment, right? We want to have summative pieces that show their knowledge, but we also want to have benchmarks along the way, right, to show their progress, and also to give them good feedback. There is a difference between grading and assessing. They are different things. They're related, they're together, they're married, but they're different. Okay? They're different. Quick little question to you. What goes in the grade book? How much? How many points? Again, I'm looking around the room and I'm saying, like the kids in the Jerry Seinfeld video. Right?
Yeah.
Because you're all uncomfortable about that. Let's be honest. You're all kind of like, I think it's that, and I don't know how you feel about that. Why? This is the conundrum, okay? And this is where I tell you what's what, okay? In terms of grading. A grade is, did they learn in my class the content, right? That's what a grade is, right? That's what it's supposed to be. I used to grade everything. And I would do it because of this reason. Right? Your kids aren't doing the work. Quick kids, it's worth 10 points. Quick kids, 20 points. Ooh, right? We've all been there. And here's the problem. You're cattle prodding your kids into doing work with the threat of losing points. How is that good? Actually, what you're doing is you're covering up a larger problem. You're a bad teacher. Why? Because your kids aren't engaged and they don't want to do the work and they don't see any relevance in why you're doing what you're doing. They don't. So you try to fix it by throwing in points, right? Oh, this is worth 15 points. This is worth 20 points, right? Thinking that somehow that's going to make them learn. I had issues with that. I was there. When I was in the traditional classroom, like, my kids were getting it, so I'd be like, oh, this is worth 5 points. And then you start arbitrarily, like, assigning points, like, this is 3, and that's 25, and that's 50. And then your grade book becomes a mess, and then you have to try to articulate your grade book to your administrator and your parents, and you don't even know what to say, right? I mean, it becomes a mess. So, what do? This should be the most chunk of the grade, right? These are your products at the end. This is what it should be. I do put formative assessments in grade books in terms of practice. I have a practice category, and I keep good record of how they're doing so that I have data to talk later. So I can sit down with the kid and we have a conversation. We're having a parent-teacher conference, right? Parents come up to me and say, why does Johnny have a B in your class? And I bring out the data. And I say, what's going on, Johnny? He says, well, you know, it looks like I didn't do all the little pieces along the way. I'm like, looks like you noticed something. So what are you going to do next time? And the kid will eventually make that connection between, if I just do the practice, maybe my summative assessment, my end product, will have a good grade. Now, in your grade book, if you really want to, okay, 50%, okay? Because even if they do just the formative, it's still 50%, okay? And it's still, you know, ethically not that bad. But this is where the grade is, right, ladies and gentlemen? This is where the grade is, okay? Grading and assessing, okay? Assessment is intended, formative assessment is intended not to penalize, but to provide support, feedback, and to point them in the right direction. That's what formative assessment is. It's not intended to be like, you're a bad child. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? Like, I mean, I did that. I don't know why. Okay? So, okay.